Hello and welcome to The View from the African Regional Conference 2016. I'm James King, the Banker's Africa and Middle East editor, and I'm joined now by David Lubinski, who is a senior program officer with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. David, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, you're very welcome, James. Pleasure to be here.
Now, David, you obviously advocate for the use of digital financial services and technology to augment financial inclusion. I want to ask you, looking at this sector today, how important is the relationship between sort of private sector and public sector participants?
Well, James, there's almost 2 billion people that don't have access to bank accounts today. And we know that digital financial services are becoming much more ubiquitous and actually quite efficient. And they're doing that because of the R&D investment from the commercial sector. There's investment coming in from all corners of the financial services industry, and that presents an opportunity to deliver services to those 2 billion people that are cost effective based on the economics of digital technology. And it's just getting better and better over time.
Now, how important is this idea that you've argued for called interoperability? What is it and what role does it play in the financial inclusion space?
Well, James, that's a really key aspect of what we think is important to have an inclusive digital economy. Interoperability removes the concern or question that my wallet is going to have limited value. If the system is fully interoperable, it doesn't matter who I choose to be my provider. I choose a provider based on their services and products that work for me and my family, and it allows me to interoperate or transact with anyone else. In the same way, a government that wants to deliver payments digitally to its citizens can do so without worrying about which provider citizens choose. So it really enhances the best of a digital financial system by bringing everyone in and allowing everyone to transact with each other easily and at low cost.
And are you seeing this take place with more frequency in the African context today?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a number of countries that are making quite good progress. Tanzania being a great example, where the industry got together over the last couple of years and determined that by working together and cooperating, even though they're competitors in the market, it would be better for the whole market. And in fact, the data coming out of Tanzania is very promising. It's showing that in fact those network effects are being realized. And then we have efforts like the Southern Africa Development Community, which is exploring, is that approach to interoperability maybe even viable across countries, across borders? Early in exploration, but that's certainly something that they're interested in as well. And then countries like Nigeria and others are putting in place the infrastructure for that interoperability, basically to encourage market participants to come aboard.
Okay. Now, on that topic of infrastructure, obviously you have to have a good infrastructure in place to enable these digital services to be provided across a large space. How important is that, and what kind of challenges are you seeing in that space?
James, that's a key question for a lot of people. Banks historically have been able to collaborate and share infrastructure costs across each other. Even though they compete, they realize that by sharing good standards-based infrastructure, they actually can have a more robust infrastructure to depend on that's secure, safe, able to manage risk, detect fraud. And this is the kind of dynamic and the benefits that people get from shared infrastructure. Not all parties today are yet as mature as the banking industry, so new entrants may not be as comfortable or as experienced in that kind of collaboration, but we see it happening more and more. It is really infeasible for individual providers to bear the full cost of a robust digital infrastructure. So sharing is really, it's essential. And having the collaborative environment for that sharing to occur is really what enables that.
David, thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, thank you, James.